Hi YouTube, today is the morning of April 29th, 2013. I have not uploaded a video in about a year and a half. And there's a reason why, and I have not brought this up on my channel yet, although I've kind of hinted at it in the past. I am bipolar, and I was diagnosed about a year ago. I've been taking medication for anxiety or depression for about 2 years now, and I was recently diagnosed last year with it. At that time, I was honestly like in disbelief just because of the stigma and like the definition of bipolar. And the fact is that I have type 2, which means that generally I'm more depressed and have less of the other symptoms. So it was hard for me to grasp something I learned about in high school that I now found myself having also. In the last video I made, I hinted at the fact that I am taking medication, and at that point I was just taking medication for depression. But since then, I went on a medication for bipolar, and I'm still learning how it is to live with bipolar. It's by no means I've completely have control of it all the time. I'm a human being. Some days I feel more happier than other days, and sometimes I just need to give myself a mental day off. What made me want to make this video is because mental illness is progressively becoming more and more important in our community as citizens in the United States and the world, in very different facets. Basically, my inspiration actually for making this video is coming from Demi Lovato, who was diagnosed with bipolar in 2011. But at that point, beginning of 2011, I was just dealing with anxiety. And then after being hospitalized twice, I dealt with a lot of depression for about a whole year. And then that's when some of the more symptoms of bipolar came out, and that's eventually when I was diagnosed. So like her, I just want to bring more of a voice to what it is to have bipolar disorder, and for people that have type 2 to see that even like as opposed to type 1, which is very much has a certain perception, type 2 is its own kind of a thing in itself. And it's even more rare, so there's even less of visibility of people that have it. So I wanted to make a series of videos just dealing with specific situations and kind of things that I've had trouble with that maybe hopefully other people can have learn from and, you know, make it easier for them. If I would have connected the dots a little earlier, it could have been a little better. In my situation, I don't think that would have been the case just because of how I was dealing with the anxiety and the depression. And then this emerged later on and afterwards. So yeah, stay tuned for a series of videos just about my experiences and just general tips about anxiety and depression. So, thanks for listening. Bye, YouTube.